From Angela Stitches, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another crocheting video. I did a crochet video a couple of months ago when I first got this kit. I'll try to add a picture here or a video of that here to show you what that looked like. But I did finish Sally and Jack. So this is going to be part 2, I guess. But in this video I'm going to make Zero because I got a comment from a viewer who wanted to see it, but also I wanted to make him as well. And then also I think I'm gonna make another character, Oogie Boogie, because he looks like a lot of fun to make. Sorry, I'm just looking for the pictures. So here's Zero, very cute. And then, oh actually I wanted to make the mayor as well with his two faces, but I couldn't find the yarns to match his suit and the faces, so maybe next time. But here's Oogie Boogie. So I went to Daiso. It's kind of like a dollar store, I guess, but I got 3 of the brown for Oogie Boogie, and then 1 black and 2 whites and a red. I still need to find an orange for Zero's nose, but they didn't have any at the store, so I'm gonna have to try a different store later. But one thing I'm a little worried about is the thickness of the yarns. They're all different, like even like the textures are different, so like this brown has a different texture entirely compared to the other ones. The white is a lot thicker than the red one, so I don't think it'll be a big problem, but just something that I noticed, so I need to keep that in mind when I actually crochet. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with Oogie Boogie today because it's a lot bigger than Zero. Hi, so I'm doing a voiceover to explain what I'm doing here. I guess it's pretty self-explanatory, but here I'm already getting confused on my progress. So, yeah, I'm just adding like a tab to mark where I'm working on or what I finished, so that it's easier to keep track. And I even added a little arrow to the tab because the tabs are a little thicker than the words on the page, so I thought I would get confused even with the tabs if I didn't add that arrow. So I added an arrow so I know exactly which row or round that I'm on. So every time I finish a round, I would just take off the tab and just move it down a little. So that's how I started tracking. I usually just copy the whole page and mark it with a highlighter, but I was just too lazy to do that this night. So yeah, I think this works really well to keep track of where I am and to make no mistakes. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the clip. So I just got back from Daiso and got more yarn. I actually went to see if they had orange because this was a different Daiso, and I got some reds with sparkly stuff in it. I thought these would be really fun for Christmas Jack and Santa. And I did find an orange, but this type. So these are usually for making little dish wash cloths, like sponges. I do have a couple, but in different colors, but I thought this would be perfect for Zero Snows. So I have yellow, green, and red, and like this pastel blue, but I didn't have any orange, so I think this orange is going to be perfect for Zero's nose since it's supposed to glow, right? If I remember correctly, I think it was like a little light on his nose. So a couple of days ago, I had to take the train, and it was a little over a 2-hour commute. So I took Oogie Boogie with me to crochet in the train, and I got a lot done. I finished the body and his two arms and his little eyebrows. I thought these were really fun. So all I have to do right now is finish his legs and then make his face and stitch him up, and then I'll start working on Zero. So yesterday I took my crochet again and worked on Zero on the train, and I wanted to update every step like I did with Oogie Boogie, but there was this lady sitting next to me and she kept talking to me, and I didn't want it to be rude, so but I was crocheting the whole time, but I didn't get to record anything. But I did finish all of the parts, so his head and his body and his nose, which I really like, and his little ears. And that's all you need. This was super quick and it only took 2 hours. I finished everything in the train. And yeah, that's with me talking the whole time. Well, maybe not the whole time, but you know. So all I need to do is assemble and piece them together. And in the instructions, it said to use wires to form the shapes to like make it sturdier to stand and stuff, I think. So I'm gonna go to the craft store or like the stationery store because they have a little craft section. But I'm gonna get some crafting wires to insert into the stitches. So I'm going to use this pipe cleaner for his arms and stuff it with some cotton fill. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I'm just gonna stuff this in and sew on his arm to his body. So I just finished his one arm and now I can like bend it however I want because of the pipe cleaner inside. It doesn't really work this way for some reason, but this way it works fine. I don't know why, but I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so I just finished his body and now I just need to give him his little legs and then we're done. But I really like how squishy he is. I think he would be really cute if I made him a little bigger so it'll be like a fun little cushion. But yeah, after this, I think I'm going to finish Zero right away. I don't know, I just put his head onto his cape body, but his head is so heavy that it's not standing right. So his head is even heavier now because I gave him his ears, and his head is stuffed with cotton fill. And also because of this yarn, it's like curling in a weird way, but I still have to add the crafting wire, so maybe that's gonna fix it. So I think I'm just gonna have to like sew this on. So the pipe cleaners are helping with the curling of the ears, but it's making the head even more heavier, so I think I'm gonna make this into an ornament. So it's standing now, but barely. I mean, he's still really cute, but I'm really not happy with how this looks. It's super messy inside. So I think I'm still going to turn this into an ornament. So I have this Christmas string here, so I'm just gonna sew this on. Hi everyone! So it's been a few days, but I finished my two characters. I am happy that I finished them, and I did have fun making them, kind of. Like, I'm really happy with Oogie Boogie. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, like the yarn was really nice and soft to work with. His eyebrows were really cute, and I cut out a piece of felt for the mouth and sewed that on, so that was kind of easy. And I just stitched the eyes with DMC 310. And he's super squishy. If I made him bigger, I think it would be a nice cushion. I think I said that already. And I put in wires in his arms so you can bend it. Same with his feet. I put in little wires inside so you can kind of bend it. He got really short, stumpy legs. So I'm really happy with this one, but unfortunately with Zero, I was a little frustrated. I'm happy with how it turned out, kind of. Yeah, for his eyes, I added a little pieces of felt, just like his mouth, but I just don't like how this looks inside. I was trying to make him stand, so I sewed in like the wires. Same with his ears. I do think it looks better now from the outside, and I think it was a good idea to make this into a hanging ornament because it still doesn't stand very well even with the wires. So yeah, it's just the process of making him wasn't really enjoyable, even though he's really cute. Like I like his sparkly nose, that might be my favorite part. So yeah, I have made 4 characters so far from the book that I have. So this is Sally and Jack that I made a couple of months ago. And someone commented that the proportions for Sally when she made this with the kit, just like I did, wasn't like in the picture here. So that was good to know because I thought I was doing something wrong. Because Sally turned out to be way bigger than Jack. So yeah, I might try to make Zero again when I get better white yarn. And if I want to do the other Santa Claus and Jack in the suit, so these two, I'm gonna need to get better yarn because this was horrible to work with. And it's not actually white, it's like an ivory color. So I think next month I'm gonna try and make these two. So if you want to see that, let me know. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll try to answer them in my next video or in the comment sections. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye!